Delighted to say that I am joined this afternoon by Glenavon's new supporters liaison officer, Adam Carson. Adam, congratulations on the role.
Thank you very much.
Tell us how the role came about.
I've been a long time advocate of the role. It sort of came about towards the end of last year. I started doing a bit of a presentation for the board, and I submitted that at the end of the idea with a few ideas, and they looked at that, and then they were impressed by it, and then took me on as the job.
So what exactly will you be doing in this position?
I'm hoping to improve the communication between the board and the supporters. That's first and foremost the main thing. I think over the years there's been a few issues around the club which were never really addressed, and I'm hoping to address that, and hopefully the club can move forward with a bit of help.
You talked there about ideas and stuff like that. You sort of submitted. Can you give us any sort of insight into what you're hoping to do?
I think the first thing is for the supporters liaison officer to be visible around the ground. I mean, you go to away matches, you don't see a supporters liaison officer. The standard practice across Europe and England is you'll see the supporters liaison officers on the terraces and in the stands, and they're meeting with people and hearing supporters' views, and that's first and foremost that's what I want to do. Just get myself well known for the supporters. You'll see things on social media where people will be able to get in touch with me and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. You were telling me earlier on there's plans afoot for something coming up in a couple of weeks' time, I think it is.
A couple of weeks' time, the National Lottery and the Northern Ireland Football League are doing their football weekends. So they are, and you'll see a lot of promotion in the national media and local media for that there. They're looking sort of community stories and stories from the supporters, and there's going to be a big person drive to get the supporters in through the gates.
That all sounds great, Adam. And obviously there were people who'll be out there that were watching this thinking, I've a great idea, I'd love to get involved. There's something that I feel needs to change around the club. How do they get in touch with you, or what can they do?
Well, over the next couple of weeks, you're going to see me as a supporters liaison officer more visible in the stands, in the terraces, in the club rooms. You're also going to see there's going to be an email address set up. You're going to see the social media starting to become more active. There's going to be a designated supporters liaison officer Twitter page and stuff. So that's how they get in touch with me. And if you see me about, come and approach me and come and speak to me, and that's what I want to do.
You've been meeting with supporters clubs as well, I think you said.
I will be meeting with supporters clubs over the next sort of 2 weeks. I'll be meeting with the Spirit, the Victoria, Triangle, Walker, all of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, all the best with the role. I think
you're
the right man for the job, knowing your background. And listen, hopefully, supporters will start to see a bit of change around the place.
Thank you very much.